This vlog is concerning something that sadly is happening way too much in the paranormal. It's, fakery. Watching a lot of channels on YouTube, especially compilation channels, come across a prevalence of faked videos. These videos, they all seem to show the same thing. There was a spate of these videos showing the long black-haired girl in a white dress. It was usually somebody driving along a lonely country road, and all of a sudden there she appeared walking at the side of the road or stood in front of them, or they were investigating a building and they'd pan the camera round and she'd be stood in a doorway, but they'd claim not to notice. You've seen them. Now there's the black shadows peeking round doorways craze. There's the lone investigator doing a live, running around some abandoned building, doors are slamming, shadows are being seen, they're screaming, they can't wait to get out, and this is all done live as supposed proof that it's not faked. Well, they're called friends and the crew. It's quite simple really. It's obvious to anybody with half a brain what they're doing is people, their friends, their crew, their team, call them what you will, positioning themselves and hiding in said abandoned building, and then they go live on Facebook or YouTube. They get their subscribers to pay their fee to watch. They ask for donations, etc. You've seen it. It's all a money scam. And then they wander around said abandoned building, supposedly alone. Doors start slamming, things are getting thrown, words getting out that this live, everything's cracking off, more people are subscribed, and it's taking the piss. It's taking the piss out of the paranormal. Fakery is ruining evidence, basically. You could put one time, you could put things out onto Facebook or YouTube, wherever, from your investigation, and you put it, whatever you caught, you put out. It was simple as that. You put it out, you thought it was paranormal, you put it out. Some people, us included, you even put stuff out there where you didn't catch anything, just so people could see the investigation. Why fake it? Why? Because you will get found out. Once you get found out, that's your reputation gone. It's simple. Anybody with the slightest knowledge of video editing or Photoshop can quite easily produce a fake ghost. I'll show you. Here's me in spirit. See, it's simple, dead easy. It's all about the opacity, and then you can add all other effects on to make it even more look like a real ghost. But that was just a simple thing just to show you how easy it is. Literally took 2 minutes. But this is all over the internet, all over the internet. These people are massive. They've got huge amounts of followers. I won't go into the ones on Facebook. We all know who they are. But I'm talking about YouTube mainly here. There's people all over YouTube. A lot of non-English, let's say a lot of non-English speaking countries are now putting these videos out of just pure, utter fakery. It's that head in hand moments. Why fake anything? Why do it? Example. There was a programme on over Halloween, the Osbournes Want to Believe or something like that it was called. Utter rubbish. We watched 1 or 2 episodes. But on one of the episodes that we happened to watch, the premise of the show is Jack shows his mum and dad, Ozzy and Sharon, a video that he believes is paranormal to try and convince them that ghosts exist. Now, this one video that he shows them is a gurney. There's a gurney outside a hospital, apparently caught on the hospital's CCTV. You see the gurney slowly moving backwards and forwards, moving around until it falls over. Ozzy and Sharon are actually quite convinced that this one was real. It does look quite convincing. Jack said it was real. He was convinced it was real. It's fake. The people that put the video out, the people that made this actual video, have admitted they faked it. Do your research. Something on national TV that has been proven, because the people that did it admitted it, to be a fake. What can you do? I mean, as paranormal investigators, we'd like to try and build our credibility up, build our reputation up. TV shows don't do anything to help that. There's one or two out there that are genuine. If they don't get anything, they don't show you anything. But we've all seen the videos on YouTube of the fakery that goes off on these programs. There's been people that have admitted that this fakery goes off on these programs. It's basically, you sign a TV contract these days and you have got to provide. You've got to put the evidence out there. You've got to catch something every time you go out. We know that doesn't happen. You can spend 12 hours in a location and get nothing, not a thing. These people seem to catch something everywhere they go. Every room they go in, there's an EVP caught, there's this, there's that, there's the other. It's quite easy to put stuff in post-production. If you've got nothing, you have got to put something in there, because that's what the TV company want. That's what the public want. The public expect something to happen every time there's an investigation. Every time a ghost hunter, a paranormal investigator walks in a haunted building, something's going to happen. Something's got to be thrown. You've got to have an EVP. You've got to have a strange shadow or light anomaly, because it's what they want. It's what the paying public want. But it doesn't happen. Like I say, there's one or two out there that are they're genuine. They are genuine programs. Stuff happens, they show you, stuff doesn't, they don't. It's simple as that. Sadly, they're not on terrestrial television, but that's where the money is, so draw your own conclusions on that one. Yeah, fakery is ruining the paranormal. There's compilation channels on YouTube, Slapped Ham, Nuke's Top 5, Sir Spooks, Chills, and numerous others that show these compilation videos of supposed ghosts and scary things. They're getting worse. They really are getting worse. 90% of what people are putting out there now on YouTube is fake. Yeah, you can find genuine videos if you really trawl and you go on individual teams' pages. And I personally couldn't live with myself if I was putting out the videos that these other compilation channels are putting out. Blatant and outright faked videos that are so obviously faked. Example, you see somebody's filming in a room. For question number one, there's no reason to be filming in this room that they're filming in. Number two, there always seems to be something perfectly positioned, or if they're talking to camera, perfect positioned door frame at the side of them. Something will peek round the door. Something will, if the room's, they're just filming in a room where they're sat there, something on the table that's perfectly in frame will move. There's so much out there that's faked, and it's so easy to do. All it involves is a bit of string, a bit of video manipulation. Even, I mean, I'll spin around. Even right, people can put videos out that they believe are real. Example, there's videos every now and again of a glass on a bar moving. You see the glass, it moves slightly across the bar in a pub or restaurant. If you know your stuff, it's moisture. It's a bit of moisture or water caught underneath that glass and it causes it to move. It's simple thing, just a bit of research into how things happen and why things happen. And yeah, it saves a lot of heartache, but these compilation videos are getting worse. like I say, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but a lot of non-English speaking countries now seem to have an abundance of ghost hunters suddenly appear doing these lives, and there's so much happening. It's unreal. It's getting to the point, right? This is what's happening. People are watching these videos on YouTube. They believe that's the norm. That's the normal ghost hunting thing. No, it's not. We all know the normal ghost hunting thing is actually boring. You can sit for hours and hours and hours and not get anything. Personally, if I'm in one building for 10 hours, 12 hours, when we review everything, if the only thing I've caught is one EVP, I'm happy. I'm happy. It's a successful night. But people now are expecting huge things. They're expecting furniture to be floating around the room, long black-haired girls in white dresses to appear in the middle of the rooms, and you know what I'm talking about. Don't fake stuff. It's just not worth it. People doing it now, and they're getting views and tens of thousands of views, but they're lying. They are claiming it's real. It's not. You've seen how easy it is to fake. So anyway, look, this vlog's been a bit of a rant. Have a look for yourself. Just go on YouTube, look up the likes of the people I've mentioned, Slapped Ham, Chills, etc. Watch their videos. I've got nothing against the people that run these channels, obviously. Good luck to them. I hope they're earning a good living, but it's not something I can do. I couldn't put fake videos out there, as I know all of the serious paranormal investigators couldn't stand the thought of fakery, but these people, that's how they're earning their living, putting these things out there. They used to be putting genuine videos on, but now it's nothing but fakes. Look for yourselves, make up your own mind, don't fake stuff.